Hello! Welcome everyone, I'm the Thefallen835 and it's been a long time, hasn't it? It really has. I haven't done one of these videos in nearly a month now. I apologise everyone, I just have been, there's a lot of things been busy this month and I'll get onto that in this video. So it's time for a ramblings video again. I've got a lot of stuff today to talk about, but first I want to do some shout outs. There's several people I'd like to shout out. So first of all we have SMS number 1, Dave Mentz. The one, the only. He's got back into doing videos recently. He does videos quite regularly now. Good to see that, Dave. And he's also persuaded me to buy a Transformers Prime figure within the past month. Yeah, I was watching his review of Prime Hotshot, and I said to myself that I would never buy Prime toys. I would never going to buy them. No, I'm not going to do it. Watched his review. The next day went to the local Sainsbury's and there it was for £8 and I just picked it up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's a good toy. I'll show it off in my haul at the very end of this video, but it's a really good toy actually. So thank you very much for getting me that. Great. And keep up the videos, man. They're awesome. Next is Phil, Raptrap25. He's a great guy. Go and check all these people out, by the way. Subscribe to them if you like their videos. Phil has just reached 100 subscribers. Congrats, man. Really, sincerely, you deserve all the 100 subscribers. Your videos are great, especially your Prime reviews. They're really good. So here's to another 200 more, which I'm sure you'll get. So congrats on that. Go check him out. Next we have another Dave. This time Carlo Prime, who a couple of weeks ago did a video, which he hadn't done in like 3 or 4 months now, since AA. And that's not the real reason why I'm giving him a shout out. It's because a couple of weeks ago I was talking to him on a Skype chat along with 88M Adam. And Dave basically gave a lot of good advice about podcasting, which I'll get onto in a minute. But thank you for the advice, mate. Really, thank you. It's done a lot to help me out. Without your advice, I wouldn't have been able to set up the podcast. So, huge congrats, man. Hope to see you next year at AA, if you're there. Of course you're going to be there. You organise. Yeah, so, can't wait to talk to you then. Keep up the good work. Next we have Monkey, or Monkey Z TV. All the names will be below, by the way. Who... You remember last month I gave a video saying that I needed people to help me review comics? Well, the day I posted that, he put a comment on the video saying that he was up for it, which was amazing. I didn't really think anyone would want to do it. And then he's the first person that said, yeah, I'll do it. Hell, it sounds good. And so for the past several weeks, me and him have... let's just say been reviewing comics, but I'll get onto that in a bit. But thank you very much, man. Without you, the podcast would be so boring. You make it fun, you make it enjoyable, and I look forward to many episodes in the future with you. So a huge shout out to him. Go check him out. He's brilliant. He does great reviews. Even though his camera quality is shit, a bit like mine, the way he talks about the character keeps you interested. You can see that there's a real interest in his reviews. So really, go check him out. He's a cool guy. And that pretty much brings to the end of my shout-outs. So, and it leads into my first sort of major thing that happened this month, which is about a podcast. So, I am now officially a member, or should I say a co-host, really host, of a podcast. The podcast is called Iaconic Reviews. Basically, me and Monkey, who I just mentioned, we review IDW Transformers comics. We are starting at the very beginning, so Megatron Origins, working our way through in chronological order to as much as we can to the very ongoing to More Than Meets the Eye and RID. So it's going to be a long journey, we realise that, but we're looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. We've recorded 2 episodes so far. We've reviewed All Hail Megatron Origins and Spotlight Blur and then this week we'll be reviewing, this weekend, Spotlight Shockwave. So check it out. The link will be below in the description. Check it out down there. But really, it needs all the help and support it can get, because we're starting off. The first episode, yeah, it's quite bad. It's nowhere near perfect at all. But we're just getting going. I mean, myself and Monkey have never actually reviewed a podcast before. We've never done a podcast, so it's all new to us. But we're getting better. We're getting better. So please go check it out. Download it if you like it. And again, we need all the help we can get. And we're discussing about some future, about maybe having guests on there. So check back in a couple of months' time to see if we may be needing guests to review comics. So just keep that in mind. Next is stop motion. As you can tell, another reason why I haven't been doing videos recently is because I've been using most of the battery power on the camera to record the stop motion, to record Spotlight Shockwave. I am currently 25% of the way through filming, and yeah, it's going well. It looks really nice. It should be up about January, maybe February time. I know that's later than I originally said, but setbacks meant that the whole project is being put back a couple of months. But trust me, it will be done. And voice actors. Now, I'm going to start the call of voice actors here and now. Okay, so there are 3 parts that are up for voice acting. The first one is Shockwave himself. Make it as Generation 1 as possible-ish, or do your own thing. It's up to you. Number 2 is aerial bots. Now, basically, I cannot audition individual aerial bot roles because they only have 1 line. I don't think that's fair on the person that's voice acting. But unless you want only 1 line, then please. We have 3 different aerial bots. One of them's Silverbolt, and the other 2 are I think the one's Air Raid and the other one's unknown, because I really can't tell the difference between those Revenge of the Fallen figures. They're just, oh jeez, don't get me started. So yeah, if you want to have aerial bots, just please post a comment below if you want to audition for any of these. It's not official. It's not official. I'll be officially opening auditions in a separate video. I'm just telling you what the roles are now. So if you want to, you can audition early, and you may get a better part, as I'm saying. So that's all to come in the new year. Next, reviews. Yes, it's December in a couple of days' time. The run up to Christmas. It's exciting. It's a busy and exciting time. And reviews. I will try and do 1 more review before Christmas. I know what it's going to be. It's not going to be a Transformers review, so I'm sorry to all those who are thinking it was. It will tie in with Christmas, sort of. And then around Christmas time, maybe in between Christmas and New Year, I'll try and get a Christmas video done, showing the haul I got for Christmas and certain other stuff. So keep an eye out for that, because it's going to be good. Yeah. So that's about it, really. Quite a lot happened this month. It's a busy month. I apologise once again for not doing videos, but hey, working a podcast is quite hard. So next is my haul. And so the haul for this month, it's a medium-sized haul. There's some things in there which I really, really like, which I have to show you. So first of all, we're going to have a look at this guy. As I mentioned earlier, I got him because of Dave Mentz. I haven't opened him, as you can see yet. I will open him, don't worry. He won't be kept in the box, but he just looks really nice. It's the only proper Prime figure that I have really taken a liking to be honest. I mean, Prime toys, they don't really float my boat, but this one is good. Next, we have another Transformer who I have been looking for eons, really eons. And it's this guy, Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. Yes, I finally have him! Yes! Oh, thank goodness. It took me forever to find this guy. Really, it did. Several months of hunting around to try and find a Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, and eventually I found him at a Toys R Us, which is about an hour's drive from where I live, so that's cool. This figure is good. You'll see him in a stop motion in the new year, so look forward to that. Next is something that's not Transformers. That's the only Transformers bits I got this month. Next is it's some Star Wars stuff actually, because in the recent weeks I've become more attached to Star Wars, specifically the Clone Wars. And so I had to pick some Star Wars stuff up. I picked up two figures firstly. First one is Clone Commander Cody in the 2011 packaging, the blue packaging. Quite cool, looks like to be a good figure. Can't wait to open it. Looks cool. And the next person is Obi-Wan Kenobi, again, in the 2011 packaging, but this is the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Season 3 of the Clone Wars and onwards, and he looks more like his Episode 3 appearance than he does in Episode 2, so that is cool. Another Obi-Wan Kenobi to add to the collection. And then finally is something quite big. It's the biggest thing I've got for several months now. I haven't been buying stuff this big. It's Star Wars, it's a vehicle, and it's this, which I hope I'll get in shot. It's a mobile cannon from the Clone Wars. Now, if you've ever seen the Clone Wars, the movie, which came out a couple of years ago, then you'll recognise these as being the huge artillery weapons that the Republic have. And I had to get this. It was on offer. It was about £14, I think. I had to get it. It's great. It really is. Expect a review of this sometime. Not before Christmas, obviously, but in the new year. Yeah, it's huge. It's massive, and I love it. And it's just wonderful, really. And that brings my haul to an end. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, as I said. One more review will be coming up, and then you have your Christmas video in December. So look forward to that. So until then, it's goodbye from me. Have a nice day.